But you know, what's really difficult for me to explain to you, but is really so true, is that your life and yourself is just a story in your head. It's like an idea, like a fantasy book in your head. It's just a story in your head. And you live in this world in your mind that you think is real, but it's not real. It's not even the same world every day. This is a very strange thing for human beings because we're concept based. Even these teachings, your mind is trying to make a concept out of, an idea out of. And which is tough for me because I'm trying to pull you away from concepts and ideas. So even who you think you are is just a story. It's not even real. You hear some and this is such practical, pragmatic, feet on the ground stuff. There's no magic here. There's no hocus pocus here. None. If 100 people meet you, they're all meeting a different person. You are who they think you are in their head. And everyone thinks you're somebody different. There's people that love you, people that hate you, people that are neutral to you. Which one are you? The lovable one? The hateable one? You know? 10 people or so in satsang. If there's 10 people in satsang, there's 11 satsangs going on. There's the one I think I'm teaching, and then there's the one you're hearing, the one you're hearing, the one you're hearing, the one you're... And they're all different. There's what I think I'm saying and what I'm saying. They might be two different things. Then there's what you're hearing. And now that's different. And if you all got together and talked about what you heard in satsang after satsang, you'd probably be having arguments about it. That's not what he said. He didn't say that. Anybody going back to the tape? Oh, he said that. And this is a problem when you torture yourself with the story in your own mind. Your story about yourself and what a piece of shit you are. It's not true. But I know it's there. I've been doing this a long time. We can be so hard on ourselves. And the mind is so dissatisfied. All the time dissatisfied. We can have perfectionist parts of our mind. Nothing's ever good enough for the perfectionist part of your mind. You know, always waiting for some other moment that's going to be better than this moment. What about this moment? This is the only one you have. What are you waiting for? Waiting to be happy? Waiting for things to be a certain way, then you can be happy? Why? You can be happy right now. Things don't need to be a certain way. That's good news. I did a landmark forum. He did something very interesting in a landmark forum. We did this thing where they put a chalkboard up and it said problem, solution, problem, solution, problem, solution, problem, solution, right? And it went all the way up the thing. And I always loved this exercise. Anybody heard this exercise? Right? Right? Okay, so here's how life works, right? You have a problem. You know, you're single, you're lonely, right? So you're going to solve the problem. You know, you get in a relationship, right? Well, that's your next problem, right? And now you're in a relationship, but you can't spend enough time together, and you want to be around each other all the time because you love each other so much. So you move in together. That's your solution, right? Well, that's your next problem. And it just keeps going on and on and on and on like that. You know, when you're not looking for life to be any certain way and you're just accepting life on life's terms and you're just happy to be here and just letting life be as it is and still, you know, shaping your part of the piece of clay that you can, you know? What's wrong? What do you need? What do you need in life? Like, what do you really need? Food, water, shelter, clothing. The rest is all bullshit in your head. You need to be in a relationship. And then you get in a relationship. Then you need to be out. And it's not that relationships are bad. It's just that typically relationships bring people's pain out. You know, that's kind of how they work.
But there is some kind of fulfillment from feeling connected to other people, a connectedness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that is not a condition of anything. You can be sitting in your house by yourself feeling completely connected to everyone and everything. You know? And that's what makes relationships so tricky, is that that person, you know, starts to become like the source of your happiness. What a cruel thing to do to a person. That's far too large a burden for anyone. And what happens is, this is how, you know, relationships can be addicting. Ever been in an addictive relationship? It's charming. What happens is, we have pain that we haven't worked through. We have insecurities. A lot of times come back from our childhood, you know, but there's pain inside us, right? And then we meet another person, and the pain is gone. Well, now that person has become your drug. When your drug is available, your pain is gone. When your drug is not available, your pain comes back. Now you got a problem. You see the problem? And it gets this addictive quality to it, where you go crazy inside. But the reason that happens is because of your own unresolved pain.